I like the diversity of this event, both in terms of attendees and in terms of the ideas. And the second one is really the focus on the customer. It's really music to my ears to hear so much focus on the customer, not only in terms of not only talking about operations, but really talking about consumers and customers.
Two great things about eTail Asia. I think, well, the people that are here, very open to talk, communicate, share knowledge. And yeah, the sessions that we're seeing on the main stage, you invited here to really talk about the main trends that are happening in the region.
Because you find professionals from different sectors, from logistics to distribution to brands themselves, all converging for the same events, and at the same time, besides gathering professionals here in Singapore and Southeast Asia, we do have the chance to meet professionals based in Australia, in Greater China.
eTail Asia is giving me like a good energy so people can come back together finally after the pandemic. That's the first thing. The second thing, I have a chance to share my experience during the past 2 years, what I have done during the pandemic time as well.
I think the last 2 years where we've been boxed inside our houses, right, with COVID, and I've not been able to see people face to face, has been a very different experience. So now getting back to conferences where we can actually meet people in person has been great. So the physical interactions that you're having with people, the rich discussions that you can have that happen only face to face, are things that are really treasurable in eTail Asia.
We were able to get in touch with all the prospects that we wanted to meet. I had a very productive conversation, and we were also able to host a private breakfast, which was very helpful for us.
Putting the customer at the heart of how we move forward, and that continues to be very important because post-COVID shopping behaviors are changing. The expectations, given all the recent heat waves and everything that's happening around us, is changing as well. So it is very important that we stay true to that mission to serve the customer.
I think the wide coverage in terms of the spectrum of topics that's being discussed, as well as the technology players that's on the ground as part of the showcase, as well as the speakers. So had very good networking to look at what's the offering right now, and also a glimpse of what will be in the future.
Firstly, as a fairly new company, it's great to kind of understand, what's happening from an innovation and technological standpoint. There's a lot of really exciting businesses here who are, launching new products, which we're sure are going to have a big impact in the next few years. And there's a lot everyone can learn from here. And then also just speaking to the customers about some of the challenges, because the last 2 years have been so eventful, and it's interesting to hear how people are approaching that, specifically with technology, to kind of bridge that gap.
I've had a lot of time, a great time up here with eTail Asia, and I've had an association with them over the last few years now. The breadth of speakers, I mean, we are getting speakers here throughout Asia, Australia, and a lot of different markets. So I think that's great. The other thing is learning more about retail and digital e-commerce. So I'm really enjoying the energy that I'm getting from some of the one-on-one chats with a number of attendees.